And it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, giant ants are trampling the buildings, and someone knocks on the door. Let's see who it is. Oh, hello. Hey, dog. Just got back from a camping trip southwest of the quarry. I found this thing that looked like a deer leg, but when I checked it out I realized it was part of something much bigger. I kept my gun with me in my sleeping bag after that. Let me tell you. Have a look-see. What do you suppose it could be? Oh, that neighbor seems nice. That thing he brought you, could it have anything to do with Susie's disappearance? Okay, and the good doctor goes in his Raymond Chandler mode again. Yeah. That bespectacled guy was our next door neighbor, or some kind of neighbor, and an alternate source of ant parts. However, let's go. Greg, I've looked at the results of the test we did on that tissue you collected. And are you sitting down? It's from an harvest ant, Pogonomyrmex rugosus, an enormous one. I do not have a good feeling about this. You need to talk to the mayor. Now, about this other evidence you brought. Greg, the fluid stuff is basically formic acid, at about the same concentration you'd find in a common ant. But if we factor into volumetric calculations based on the quantity you discovered, the ant it came from would have to be as big as 4 railroad cars. Something is desperately wrong. Oh, let's ask the good doctor for ant information. Greg, with ants this big, the only place that they will be vulnerable to pistol shots is their antennae. It is the way they sense their environment. If you can shoot off both their antennae, they will lose contact with the others and die. But I already knew that because I watched them. And he gives one piece of information for each piece of evidence you bring. Ah yes, what can I tell you? Well, here's something. Their nest will be tricky to find. The entrance only opens when an ant goes in or out. Our best bet is to follow a creature back to the nest and see where the door opens. Well, let's try talking to the mayor. Surely he can. Oh, what's all this fuss about evidence? Have you got anything to prove these creatures of yours exist? Well, here's something. I can never understand what the heck Dr. Wells is talking about. You'd better have somebody reputable recheck these results. Okay, how about an ant leg? Doctor, you've got to understand something. Dr. Wells' reports are worth the paper they're printed on. He's an intellectual screwball. I'm sure this tissue junk you call evidence has some logical explanation. Doctor, I'm a reasonable man, but I've also got quite a temper when people waste my time. Now clear out and let me run this town. Okay. Well, let's try cutting the chain of command. All I can tell you is we're checking out these reports of lights out around the pipeline and trying to provide support as needed for the miners at the ore plant. Well, he's not of much help. And our journalist guy isn't anywhere. Well, looks like not much we can do. There's the National Guard, but they won't. They're just telling to butt out from a restricted area. Okay, we got. No. Okay, the ant nest is somewhere around here. Let's try checking the mines. We have to go through the ore plant for that. There's been some kind of trouble about M1. Trains are still running though. The guy with the pawn mustache. Okay. Nothing strange here, and I'm going to save because there's a good chance that something. Oh, more of them. Let's. Okay. Okay, the sound is kinda lagging here. Rather out of sync. That's unusual. That was kinda odd. Why would it toss me back to the main mines? Oh well. Sometimes that happens when the ant decides not to come up to you, not to get close and personal with you. Okay, anything more at the farm? Nope. Well, I guess there's not much to be done around this time. Okay. As the Grand Seahorse of the Neptunians, I welcome you in Internationo. Saludos Barengo Gladu et Inscipo Nicto. That means we welcome all in the spirit of giving and smoke 'em if you got 'em. Brother Harlan will now pass out among you. Try to wake him up if you can. But seriously, friends, dig down deep in your hearts and pull out a crisp green one for the cause of starving Neptunians everywhere. Yep. Nutcases. No one around here. But... oh yeah. The Hellcats told us to meet up at the drive-in. I think this opens up at 6 PM, so... ooh. Let's give him something to remember us by. Yeah. The way health works in the knife fights is kinda weird. At first you just whittle it down very slowly. I don't bother to... oh crap. Oh, he got me. Well, hello there, nurse. You're a fine example of an educated man dog getting into a knife fight like that. You've got a nasty cut on your forearm. You'll be with us for a day or so. Let's try to escape then. Well, we won't really lose much at this point if we just stay in the hospital for the time being, since, well, the evidence we're supposed to collect, some of it won't show up for a couple of days. Okay, where did that yell come from? Here we go. This will help out immensely. Whee! Look at him go. Unfortunately, this also limits our mobility, isn't a bit, or rather, choice of route. Since wheelchairs don't really go downstairs all that well. Okay. Around the nurse. Here's a set of stairs we can take. However, to the elevator! Will Dr. Bradley manage to escape the hospital, or will the orderlies catch him and restrain him? We'll find that out next time.